And right now, let's go to Hot Rod Hundley and Julius Erving. Hot Rod?
Yeah, if you had 16 points, you made 8 out of 10 shots, but yet you're just tied with this ball club playing without Kareem. They still out-rebounded you. Look like you're going to have to go to the board again.
Yeah, they're killing us on the boards. We scored plenty of points, but you look up there and they have 60, so it's not the type of game we want to play, no doubt about it, and that's what we talked about at halftime.
How about going to the wire? I thought you really did a great job taking charge in Game 5. Even though you lost it, you really did an outstanding job in that fourth period, and you wanted the basketball. And I'm sure that you want it now in the second half.
Yeah, I want it now, but I want us to get some stops first, and then I think our offense will take care of itself. We scored 60. We can score another 60 this quarter, but we got to make some stops. We can't turn the ball over on offense and have them running their fast break down our throats, and then, of course, getting the second shots again, which has been a problem throughout the whole series.
How about stopping Magic? He had 22 points in the first half. You got to make some adjustments there.
Yeah, Magic was just playing like he had nothing to lose. He threw a sweeping hook shot in my face and got to the foul line a few times, so we'll try to quiet him down. But, you know, I think the big thing is, like I said, you know, not let them get as many points as they did in the first half and not let them get in as easy as they got them.
Okay, Doc. Good luck to you.
All right.
All right, Hot Rod, thank you very much. Russ, let's take a look at some of the stats that resulted from the first half. They've been talking a lot about rebounds. You can see the difference in field goal percentage. Look at the 76ers. They blazed away in that first half without Kareem in the middle.
Well, they got a lot of shots in close that they wouldn't get or they wouldn't even take if he were not there. But they've given up too many points. That's much too many points. And one of the reasons for the fact that they got so many points is this is a quick Laker team. And they're getting their points laterally now rather than horizontally.
And we can check the Sixers scoring. Julius leading Mix off the bench for the Big Ten. Russ, I'm not so sure that the Sixers weren't just a little bit overconfident. Aren't they quicker than that?
Not really.
All right.
And I don't. Overconfidence at this point is a thing of the past.
I don't think it'll be a factor in the second half. And Joe Gashu is over there now to get the clock straightened out. So it has been a fine effort by the Lakers, who have pulled together. Paul Westhead, the man who began this season as Jack McKinney's assistant. Cooper goes inside, knocked away by Dawkins, out of bounds. Tied at 60. Third period, and the Sixers must win. And if they force a seventh game, we'd start at noon Sunday in the Forum, or 3 p.m. Philadelphia time. Nixon sends it to Magic. Magic gets to the baseline. 24 points for the rookie.
They're going to have to make some adjustments there, as the doctor said. He's really concerned with their inability to rebound, too. In the absence of Kareem, Philadelphia should be dominating the boards.
Jones muscling on Dawkins. Darrell standing, and they move it around the horn. Hollins on the penetration, high on the glass. Drove one off it. Here is Nixon. Nixon has Magic on his right.
That wasn't a brick, that was concrete.
Great pass inside to Cooper with Magic Johnson looking left, sharply sending it into the middle, and quickly the Lakers hit for 2. Now watch this. Draws the defense away with the look. He spots his man, and here it comes. And where was someone on Cooper? Julius goes to Caldwell Jones, loose. Cooper saves it, and he went out of bounds. It'll go back to the Sixers. He did not save it in time. 64-60 Lakers, 10:57. Sixers looking for their first points here in the second half.
And the Lakers in most of the playoff games have started off very strong in the third quarter. This has been one of their best quarters in the third quarter. They start off really tough.
On the interception, on the lazy pass, it is that rookie again. Magic dishes Wilkes this time. 2 quick assists and a field goal. And Magic Johnson drives the Lakers to a 6-point lead. And now, for the first time, you can hear a familiar greeting in Philadelphia. Some booing as a result of this as they find the open man. Timeout in Philadelphia. It's 66-60. Lakers, they need just one to wrap it up. Back in the Spectrum with 10:49, and the Sixers starting very slowly in the second half. And Billy Cunningham just simply telling them they're not playing good basketball, wants to run one through Julius Erving, but it's Darrell Dawkins on the shot and the turn. Offensive foul, says Jack Madden. It goes over on the turnover, and the Lakers have scored 6 in a row.
Here's your play, Brett. Down low to Doc. He'll shove over that left arm. He went up with the right hand. Right there, the contact made, and L.A. will get the ball back as Bobby Jones comes on, and Dawkins will go out for Philadelphia.
Jones, the center, matched against Jones. Erving and Bobby Jones, the forwards. Cooper outside for the Lakers. It is now 8 in a row since intermission. 68-60.
They're they're obviously very relaxed.
Philadelphia was trying to go inside. They don't normally go inside that much. And so they're playing right into the Lakers' hands, trying to do something to take advantage. Lakers trying to do something they don't ordinarily do.
Tapped in by Wilkes off the miss on the follow. They suddenly are getting that feeling. Back to Cheeks. On its way. The run is still alive. Lead now to Cooper. Cooper will come in on Hollins. Cheeks switches over and Magic coming down on the penetration, sends it back to Michael on its way. Up high, Caldwell Jones rebound. Off to Julius. Cooper slows him up. Lead now to Cheeks. Cheeks knocked away by Jones and right to Lionel Hollins, and the run is still alive, and Wilkes coming up for the rebound, and a foul was called. Loose ball is going to go up now against Nixon.
Philadelphia's taking everything from the outside. They've got to start penetrating with the ball.
Well, what the Lakers are going to make them do is going to make them make some of those outside shots because they're going to fall in the middle. And what the 76ers are not doing is taking out as close as they can. If they're giving them a 10-footer, they should take an 8-footer. And this when they give them a 10-footer, they take a 12-footer.
Here's Nixon.
That was another bad shot there by Cheeks. That was about 18, 20 feet out. And he shot it too quickly.
Cooper waits and sends it to Wilkes. Bobby Jones knocks it away and fouled. Reaching in on Jamaal Wilkes. 70-60, 9:04. So for almost 3 minutes here of the third period, the Sixers have not been able to score, and the Lakers have spurted. And this has been their quarter all season long. Jones to screen on Julius. Magic takes the set on its way, and they run at 12 now. 72-60. And the heat is on Billy Cunningham and the Sixers. Riley and Westhead up. Riley sits back down. Now it's the doctor. Shot clock down toward 11. Julius on the set. Run is still alive as Jones yanks it away. Quickly now to Johnson. Bibby gambled. Magic comes inside. Dishes, wants Wilkes. Beautiful pass. And now it is a 14-point run. Timeout.
See how he went into the air and faked the ball off to the left side. Perfect feed by Magic. And he has done it all. Rebounding, passing, and scoring, and he's got the Lakers rolling. Timeout, LA by 14.
For 3.5 minutes, the Lakers have dominated the Sixers, and if the Lakers win, they'll wrap up the championship. For Magic, 26 points, 9 for 14, 8 for 8 from the foul line, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Bobby Jones had one swatted away by Jones, and he and Magic shake hands underneath.
Look at it again. What a play. Here comes Big Jim right over the top of Magic to knock it away. And that enthusiasm is another reason they've carried off this 14th straight streak.
Caldwell turns, and the run is over. Bobby Jones taps one in. They score for the first time at the 8:07 mark. Wilkes maneuvers corner. Jamal's alone on its way. Off. Julius rebound. Puts it on the floor. Wilkes watches him, and Nixon there to help out. Deflects. Jones hand on it. Right to Cheeks. Penetrates. 2 in a row. Sixers. Back to 10. Shot clock at 10. Jones cuts off Magic. Wilkes sends it back. Nixon. 4 on the shot clock. 2, 1. And Jamaal Wilkes at the buzzer builds a lead now to another field.